with all of the trial and tribulations that had occurred, moving moving from I believe you guys were in the Blood Sea. Nope, that
Vesper.
is the Vesper Sea. Into more narrower and less dastardly water. Torshane, along with Captain Ari, yourselves, and the rest of the crew, have made birth at the village of Mountaindale, which, as one would guess, is in the Dragonspine mountain range.
Cool. I'll enjoy the fresh mountain air, that's for sure. Dump the sea.
With the contracted people, disembarking, some getting their shares first, others deciding to get them a little bit later, as Captain Ari does have business in town himself. Is there anything you guys to be interested in doing at the moment? It is currently the afternoon. The sun still illuminates the mountains, though a bit hazy depending on which direction you're looking at, and at said mountain.
So you said the city that we're in is a I'm about to say, you said the city that we're in is do people want to consider this part of the city kind of like a checkpoint? Well, I'm asking seriously.
What do you mean by checkpoint?
Kind of like, do people feel comfortable with this place being like, oh, hey, if shit goes south, that we can return here?
At the moment, it looks like any other city we've been to, in that David has not described it, and/or it does not have a map. So it is generic port town of genericness.
It is generic port town. However, I do have a map here. It's a village. It's a port village. It's a port town. That being said, since people want a map,
I'm just commenting on that you didn't have one on screen. That's all.
I'm gonna have to stop by this tavern first.
Is this place yet again?
Well, as we've said before, we only have 2 tavern maps, and we just keep rotating between them.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. You gave me the perfect excuse to say it's that place again.
I'm not sure if I've used this town map yet, but here we go.
Not this town map, but
I'm about to say, if that's the case, since we're there, I would like to use a spell in order to I can't remember the name of it, but it is my level 6. It is a level 6 spell. I'm pretty much going to cast checkpoint right here. So in case we go somewhere and shit goes south, that we can just teleport back here.
Okay. I believe the spell you're thinking of is Word of Recall.
Yes.
Yep.
So I will cast Word of Recall, and I'm going to make this our place of re-res.
Um, you're even though I switched to this section of the map, you're still on like the pier area unless you want to move away from that section.
I'd assume we would hit, at least if we're getting off the boat, then collect our pay or whatever and head in town.
Yep.
Considering we're dealing with shares
Mm-hmm.
from a hall here, it's a lot of material things. Um, some of it is of course coin.
Well, share what pay. Like I said, pay,
Yeah.
share, whatever the hell that they're.
The equivalent of what we earn
Yeah.
is what I'm hearing. What I'm gonna go with.
Let's see. Were we gonna go shopping or anything? I can't remember.
We had made no plans to do so. If you wish to do so, you're free to speak up.
Yeah, people can talk. People can do things.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I don't think we actually need anything. Do we have a map of the city, or are we familiar with the city?
The only people who might be familiar with Mountaindale are the yokai, as this borders the Republic and yokai areas. If you'd like,
too busy fighting over Dragon Guard.
if you'd like, she can make a intelligence roll, because you're what, 700 or 200?
I am this many. Almost 300.
Almost 200. Okay. Then an intelligence or a history roll.
It is all the same to me. Figures. Rolls up, faces to an 18, stops, falls over to a 5.
Oh,
Okay. You do in fact remember this place when it was lots of tents and a market square.
So
you haven't been here in decades.
possibly centuries.
It has clearly expanded since then, though since you're moving out of the pier area into more of the area proper, you see certain definite element of masoned buildings. You do definitely see influence of the Republic here and some of its architecture, and with some of the more metal facings and piping configurations on some of the buildings. There are some of the eastern buildings that do have some steam bursting out of them, though it doesn't seem to be any trouble. It seems to be something they do because no one's reacting with any kind of chaos to that.
Mm-hmm.
However, that being said, something that you would have thought would have changed would have been the number of tents, because while this area you're approaching, you can see, again, as I mentioned before, buildings. There's the occasional dotting of a tent, and beyond that, do you have advantage on perception? I believe you do.
I think it depends on the perception.
Vision.
Dark vision, affinity. Let's see.
Okay. In which case, I will need a.
Yeah, I don't think I get advantage on perception.
Okay. In which case, let me check out your passive. Did you pass on this? There it is. Okay.
Yes, I should have
Yeah.
passive.
You are able to notice beyond southernward, um, not just these dottings of tents as I had mentioned in this section, um, but large large amount of tents and people. People being um, clustered together. Some of which has spilt over into this area, which mainly is kind of looks more like a marketing area as it's adjacent to the pier. So it's expected people here will possibly set up impromptu bazaars or visit brick and mortar or brick and steel shops. This is where some taverns and inns would be, for instance, along with um, some of the people that would produce items for trade by what ships do come into the pier. Um, but with the tents dotted, from what you're seeing, there's either been um, there's obviously something up because any kind of city planner wouldn't want a influx of tents. It doesn't look good for a place that does trade.
Q Q Q.
There is a um, there is a fortified manor um, in this
I just hear background
in this
noise.
area.
John. What the hell?
Hmm.
What kind of hell? The bad kind of hell? Is there a good kind? No, David, no. um, since Cortana isn't here, Cortana will be double checking and collecting the shares for the
Cool. Cortana became the accountant when nobody was looking.
for the group.
I'm not against this.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess we head into the town.
Cool.
Yes.
Good. We'll just kind of make a comment. Well, this looks like they've had a change of fortune.
Yeah. Just come over, ask that guy for directions to the tavern. Seems a good place as any to start.
It's a looks like a older older dwarf, white moustache. Uh, mm. Well, I'm afraid many of the inns here, young man, have been taken up by what, and I'll glance towards one of the tents, uh, people with money have been able to get. I do believe there's a free one. However, and when I say free, I mean one with a room. Nothing's free. over yonder, and he'll go and point down in this direction.
Okay, well, I was just looking for a place to get a meal, but that's good to know. Uh,
uh, oh, you mean a tavern?
yeah.
Oh, he'll like lift his helmet.
Well, I mean,
and,
and inn's good to know about too, and that's good to know about the best place to find a
and,
reservation these days. But yeah, I was just asking about.
No, I'm sorry. I misheard you, young man. Um. Yes, yes, yes. I see someplace to eat. Someplace to eat that is not crowded. Hmm. I must apologize about the current state of Mountain Dale at the moment. Um. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Oh, I'll look at you. Since you came off of one of those boats that came in, I assume you've recently been paid. So if you don't mind, I'll recommend something with a little bit more price to it that may have a bit more room.
Fair enough.
Yes, yes. He'll be looking around. Um, the arm that is not holding his helmet, so we can hear you better, is gingerly stroking a white with a few bits of gray in it beard. Ah, over there. That should work. He'll point southwest towards the gray building that I'm about the splotched black and gray building I'm about to label.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, good sir.
Except I can't spell shit. There we go.
Okay, well, since apparently space is at a super premium in this town, might I recommend we talk to the inn first, see if they got anything, and then we can, hit the tavern?
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Alright, so people just kind of wandering over that way?
Yeah. If not, we got the Vardo we can sleep in, but...
You get you minus you. Oh, whoops, I dragged it to PC with it.
No!
We don't need to be dragging in people on our adventures.
Yeah, we do.
We got
More
enough
the
NPCs
merrier.
in the form of mark modes.
The more people, the merrier, I say.
You'll be passing a few folk. As you guys are passing around, you'll be hearing more grumpy mumblings, but there'll be a few people actually asking. Some will be asking for coin. Others will be in anywhere from discussion to heated discussions with what appear to be merchants or shopkeepers about um, being employed. So, indicating that they're trying to connive or force themselves into being hired. And of course, the folks saying no, because don't have the overhead. Thank you though. So yeah, comments like that. But you make it to the Bellow Inn. Inside it is a fairly fairly something place. The common room, which is normally the cheapest room because it's common, you immediately can see is crowded from where you are. There's a cacophony of voices. Of just various discussions. Staff just moving to and fro. There is a host, the innkeep. That'll look at you. Oh, yes. Hello. Welcome to Bellows Inn. It's not as hot as it sounds. Usually glances over to the group. The larger group in the common area. I assure you, you certainly look in a bit better, bit better tidings than the rest of the people. The host looks like they had rather nicely come back here, so I'm just kind of poofed off a bit. It's a chestnut brown color. You see the ears of a half-blooded elf. Looks like tailored clothes. Yes, yes. Yes. How may I help you? Are you? The common room is full. I apologize for that. If you're looking for a short stay of a day or so.
Well, not sure how long we'll be here just yet, but we just came in on one of the ships, and rumor had it you might be one of the last places in town that might have any space. We can afford actual rooms if that is available.
Yeah, we do have a number of rooms. He kind of hesitates as some people walk by. The people that walk by have they they don't look poor, but it looks like their clothes have seen much travel.
Mm-hmm.
A few of the people are armored, and you'll notice things like bends and chinks in their chain armor. But after they pass, the host can do. We do have a few rooms on the fourth and fifth floors. Though you're at that point, you are looking at some of the higher end ones of that meets your coin pouch.
In theory.
Okay, okay.
I mean, I know how much the core book says that room should cost, but
What was the line? In the core rules, it doesn't.
I'm guessing this is not this is probably either wealthy or aristocratic, or is he just referring to comfortable?
The fourth floor is wealthy. The fifth floor is aristocratic.
Yeah, well, I'm fine with actually going lower than that, but if that's what he's got, wealthy is normally 2 gold. I don't know, which I know I can afford. I don't know if there's inflation going on here or not.
No. There doesn't seem to be any price jacking going on here. Everyone here looks a bit rushed. Whatever this influx of people is, at least as far as Bellows Inn is concerned, it appears unplanned.
Okay, well, how many rooms do you have available?
We have 3 on 3 on the fourth floor, 5 on the 5th floor.
Let's see. Zariah and Tibbs normally bunk together. And
as a word of warning, friend, I would.
You said 3 on the fourth one?
Yes, 3 on the 4th floor.
Yeah.
What was that? There was
5 on the 5th.
5th floor.
Yeah.
Word of warning, friend, I suggest you keep your cat well looked after. Usually we don't allow animals such as that on the 5th floor. We're only getting in 5th floor rooms, but due to the current circumstances, Bellows is willing to make an exception.
Okay. Well, I think we can get by with the 4th floor. So 3 rooms, that's 6 gold per night. I'm going to start with paying for 2 nights. I'll take that out of the loot crate.
You see his eyes flicker along the group, and it looks like he's just counting the group and then registering the number of rooms you said.
He's had 3 rooms. There's 6 people.
Yeah.
Technically 5 people because the cat he doesn't count as a person for him.
Yeah.
So.
Crave is not picky, and the yokai don't technically need to sleep, but they would want private space.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
this is what the guy's doing.
Mm-hmm. It's like technically we put Tibbs and the 2 girls in one room.
True.
2 girls and 1 cat?
Hell, Akenchi chooses to. He takes up no space.
That's true.
True.
Do you happen to have proviso for a wagon, like a stable or somewhere where you can, or livery somewhere where we can, set them up?
Oh,
Or is there one in town you would recommend if you do not have facilities on site?
I know ours are full.
Mm-hmm. Your livery or your wagon parking?
Holding for horses and such travel creatures, and in terms of for your wagon, you can pull it around back in the alleyway between us and our neighbors. His voice will go kind of low. If you have any wards or minor of security, I would suggest you put that down because the alleyway itself is not secure for any of the refugees that are going to be likely wandering about during all hours.
Glance over at Kodo. You think you can handle security?
Oh yeah. That's not a problem.
What's this about refugees, though?
I figured we could, we can talk to this guy if you want. I figured we could ask around the, tavern or ask around the shopkeepers while we're offloading our pay.
True.
We've got resupply anyway, so. reprovision before heading out to the mountains. Possibly invest in some cold weather gear if people don't have that.
What's this thingy called cold weather gear?
I don't know. The book doesn't have anything for it, but I know we're going into the mountains, so it might be an issue.
What's this in logic?
What?
How dare I speak in character like I've been doing this for a while and might have come through these mountains and know it gets fucking cold.
Well, I don't disagree with you whatsoever on this. I just feel the small urge to have to make a joke about it.
Okay. So, I guess with the room secured, we can, I guess, start bringing the wagon around the mercantile district to see what we can trade in.
Okay.
For either goods, either usable goods for our needs or coin. And then park it in the alley and get Kodo to set up alarm or whether other words he wants to put on it.
Okay.
Have a car alarm on the,
Well, that's basically what the alarm spell does.
Yeah. Yeah, one second. I am getting your combined shares now. Do you have a preference on where I put this, whether I put it in chat or...
I, for one, don't have a preference, but I don't speak for everyone.
I'll speak about it.
Sarah has arrived.
Welcome.
That's a good question. What language are you trying to figure out?
Is there any preference to where the information regarding the placement of what we got for our total combined shares is at?
Usually equal shares.
No. Like, do you want me to post it in chat, in Skype?
Skype.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Ooh.
That is a bit high.
Is there? How do you want the
There we go. There we go. Okay. Before I post this, I'd like to remind you, these are shares from a ship salvage. It's gonna be a bit. There will be crates.
That's why we have the wagon.
Not the box though. The captain is keeping the box.
No box for him. I claim it.
Okay.
This is everything we got? Damn.
Let me close.
Captain Ari did increase your guys' shares.
This is total or per person? I'm assuming total.
This is total.
Okay, so I'll just start keying this into the loot crate.
Yeah, he did increase your guys' shares, considering, saving him, the ship.
All of these things multiple times.
We're just gonna start keying this shit in.
You did increase the criteria for saving, everything.
Oh my god, there's so many gems in this.
It was a cargo vessel.
Hold up. A wooden staff studded with electrum.
Yep. There's also a ship studded with an electrum.
Electro miniature of a ship, yeah, inlaid with silver.
Hey,
Dust of Disappearance has a damage of 166. Wait, what?
It's a DMG. It's a page reference.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait, if I throw this dust on someone, I cause 166 damage to them?
As they disappear.
Ah! Thanos.
I will Thanos you. So much.
Silver circlet inlaid with silver.
This all.
Yep, inlaid with more silver.
I'll just put this over here. And back over here.
You know, just in case you need silver for those werewolves you fight.
I see how it is. Give me all the stuff I need in one game, not in the other. I see how it is.
Well,
I feel
you
insulted.
you guys had time at Miss Vaughn's. You didn't you didn't do anything outside of saving her life, but still.
I'll just Thanos people. I'm
You're-
cleric.
You're like, just Thanos.
I hate you. Oh, you healed from that touch of death.
Oh, did I not?
That's exactly how I will handle it too.
Keep in mind, there was not a long rest considering how close land was to you guys at the end of last session. You still have your statuses and such from the previous fight with Lithwin.
First thing I would like to do is do a long rest.
Well, I figured we'd finish doing trading and then worry about long rest. Because I'm assuming it's early in the day.
It's early afternoon, yeah.
Yeah.
That means I only have 4 mana and 6 key points. Damn it.
I should be. I think. I'm gonna see if I can find my way to the slums of the city.
The entire city seems to be slums based on what he was describing.
Yeah, there's dotting of tents in the market area, beyond which, beyond the map south, are lots of tents, people, people moving to and fro. There was a comment by the host just now of refugees. People, there's enough people that the common room in the tavern, in the inn rather, is completely full, and they only have a few rooms left on the 4th and 5th floors. And I believe everyone was taking a 5th floor room.
4th floor.
4th floor room. Yeah.
Okay. How many tents would you say are here?
Or here, in the market area or outside of the market area.
Just like, I guess outside of the market area, I suppose.
Okay. Is Tibbs gonna be wandering around?
Yeah, Tim's just gonna wander around.
Okay.
See. trying to see. Why the hell is my silver save -38?
I have no idea.
That sounds hilarious.
The cat is in debt, everyone. The cat is in debt.
Okay. Okay. I also need to check Skype and see how much stuff we got.
I'm keying that all into the loot crate right now.
It's a number of things.
I think it's a lot.
Everything's preloaded.
Okay. I see. I'll say David gave us a thing and Tristan is divvying it up.
I'm not even divvying it up. I'm just putting it all into the loot crate.
Yeah, I ain't gonna worry about this for a while.
That's it, because there is just way too much stuff in here to be worrying about divvying. If you want something out of the loot crate, just let me know and I'll mark it that you have it.
If there's any potions, I want them.
There are lots of potions.
Yeah.
Well, that's also not including the barrel, I'm assuming.
There's potions of healing, potions of resistance, dust of disappearance, filter of love, potions of fire breathing, potion of build, giant strength, potion of water breathing.
I want disappearing and healing.
Tell you what, let me key it in. You can look at the loot crate and tell me. Because I don't need to go. I don't need people telling me what they want while I'm trying to keep track of what I'm putting in.
Okay, let's let it finish first. I agree with this logic.
Alright, I'm going to so you said tents, there's a decent amount of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna derive a rough. I swear, Windows 10, fuck you.
Windows 10 does not fuck you. Windows 10 fucks everyone.
I don't know if that's cooked over.
Oh, we found Carol Ferris.
Inside banana sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, we got Carol Ferris as loot.
Yeah, I saw that. Did Dale put down burglars?
He used a random generator.
Huh. Doesn't seem that random.
Trust me, it's random. Just roll 20.
An investigation roll if you want to get a kind of good gist of a number.
You said I'd make it what roll?
An investigation roll or intelligence, whichever's higher.
Sure. Yeah. Let me see. What if I use one of these things?
You mean the green one that's on the next to your dice box?
Where was that?
Next to your dice box?
Where's my dice box?
Right? On the black thing? To the right of Gwen?
Oh.
The reason I'm looking
Are the
at you like
totals next to them what the total value of both gems, or is that per gem? Or do I have to go look in the DMG?
Let's assume it's combined value.
Alright.
Okay. That's a good start. I believe I have gotten it out of the way now. And that is the only one I will probably have on that. At 20.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, okay then. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. For a total of 22.
Okay. You are looking around, kind of tallying numbers in your head. Um, you saw a number in the marketplace. You're seeing a ton here. You see some that looks like they've spread off into some other areas of Mountaindale. Um, you are you are figuring at least, and you're like trying to factor in like ones that you can't immediately see. Um, you're believing at least 1,200 tents.
1,200.
At least.
Oh,
From the looks of
What
it,
pain and suffering.
these tents, some house more than one person. They appear to be of various um, races and such. Um, s Many are people, some are guards, um, or maybe former guards by the look of them. Um, it's it's an immense amount of people. Um, there are people that some are fighting amongst each other in terms of argument. Others are occasionally having fisticuffs. Um, Others are like in groups that have like try to like section off. Um, People are griping about um, kind of what's going on with them now. Others are having conversations about, oh wait, yeah, you too. Kind of things. Clearly, people from different settlements or villages encounter each other and comparing notes. Um, you are uh, um, you pick up just a few times that um, some words some there appears to be conversations about some say it's um, a order had gone to their town um, um, or a group um, of a sect of something. Just comments about like road people. Other people are referring to mystics or mages. You're getting just bits and pieces of conversation, so the information you're getting is kind of non-linear, and people like some people trying to compare notes every now and again. There is a shadow that um, sweeps uh, sweeps over you. Can I get a defense roll as you notice someone trying to swoop down and grab you?
Somebody's trying to grab the cat to eat him.
Well, they didn't warn us about that.
just somebody trying to fucking. You said a defense roll?
Yes, defense roll.
You said somebody's just reaching out to try and grab and eat.
Actually, considering this is going to be, this would act like a grapple. I apologize. Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics. So I can either it is strength. So I can either roll acrobatics with the flat +5, or roll athletics and roll the d10.
Sorry, Malcolm. Just me.
Let's see. 1d20 plus 1d10, or 1d20 plus 5. Take your pick. One at least guarantees average for the d10.
Acrobatics, because it would make more sense for a cat instead of to strong arm a motherfucker out of the way.
There.
Okay. 20.
20. Okay. The person picks you up and you're able to squirm and jump out of their arms.
I'm gonna do that thing where my claws come out and I nick their hand, but it stings like all fuck.
Gotcha. You're an ow. Oh. Oh, wily kitty. Yeah, you meow at me. Yeah. Oh, does someone own you? Oh, damn it. Can't eat something someone owns. Can't sell someone, so can't sell it either. I'm sure one of these rich people would have liked a cat like you.
I'm going to walk up to him. Does he look like he's been through a lot?
What you see is a person in a full suit of chainmail with bits of padding on it. It looks like they once wore heavier armor, and they now just have the underlays of chain. There is a sheathed longsword that looks like it's been worn by travel. It looks like there was a prominent emblem on it, but now it's faded to an outline.
He looks poor, I assume.
He looks like he recently used to have things. He does have a few pouches on him, so he could still have money. You can presume he's poor. He's hard times. He's obviously hard times.
Okay. I'm going to Tibbs is going to kind of sit down, stare at him, kind of look him up and down, and then give him like a bit of a, kind of reassuring nuzzle against his arm.
You're a good kitty.
As I give him reassuring nuzzle, I'm going to roll sleight of hand. So that's 1d10. I'm gonna roll sleight of hand while I'm nuzzling up against him, and I'm going to put 2 platinum pieces in his hand.
In his hand?
Yeah. While he's open palm petting me or whatever, I'm going to slide two platinum pieces in his hand and then just kind of scamper off. So that by the time I scamper off, he realizes that it's like, wait, what the hell is this in my hand?
Insert sneaky cat here.
Okay. And you scurry off.
Mark that off my sheet. I am going to have to do the Lord's work today.
Yep. As you wander around after scurrying off, you can tell this is a lot of quote unquote poor by circumstance. They're not because a lot of people still have like items on them. Some of which you see them actively selling to certain people passing by. Um, but you don't see anyone like in rags or anything. Torn clothing, yeah, but not like rags that have been worn for 20,000 days, kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Um, what I want to do is I'm going to kind of run by each of these tents. I'm going to prepare myself first, and I'm going to try to run by each of these tents. And as I'm running by, I'm going to run by anyone who's sitting outside. Hopefully, I'm going to kind of run close to them, and as I run close, I'm going to attempt to drop 2 platinum pieces at every tent that I pass by.
Okay. I'll say this will take you. You have to run and find all of them. So you're looking at a
I'm assuming all day.
an hour. Yeah, you're gonna be a couple hours. You are at that point. You would have counted 1,462 tents.
Okay. 1,462. Okay. Cool. So 2 platinum pieces at each one, 1,462. So that should be 2,924.
Do you really have that much platinum?
Yes. I served the platinum dragon. It all comes back. You said 1,462.
1,462 tents are all the ones that you would find during your excursion of generosity.
All right, 2,924 platinum.
Okay. While Tibbs is off doing Tibbs-like things, what's everyone else doing? You guys have purchased some rooms here. The innkeep, who, after you hand over the money, will um, give you they are steel keys. How would you like this divided up?
We'll figure it out. Thank you.
Okay. Then whoever wants to take the keys.
I'll grab them if Kenshi doesn't.
Okay. No. He'll give you the 3 keys. I am Shaw. If you require anything, since you have purchased rooms on the 4th floor, you can contact me for various services if you would like. Some services, of course, will cost extra. However, drawn baths are complimentary with the rooms that you've purchased. Um, thanks, thanks to the wonderful Republic, we have various levels of heat that you can manage yourselves, including the your own rooms. I can show you to the rooms if you would like. The rooms do have rather expensive locks on them. They have been tested by a few um, agents of the realm, if I may be polite, uh, to ensure their sophistication. So your items will, of course, be safe in these rooms.
Thank you.
These are not master keys; will only work on the doors to the particular rooms. If required, for 5 silver, I can provide you with up to 3 spare keys for your rooms. And as he's talking, I'll lead you
Is it 5 silver?
5 silver per spare key.
Okay.
What is
Um,
that?
he'll
2 gold, basically.
5 silver is half a gold,
Yeah, so 2 gold or
1 electrum per key.
I will hand 3 electrum. Because I has it.
Do you want these spare keys for which room, or one for each?
1 for each.
1 for each.
He'll go back and grab some keys and hand you the spare keys. Don't see much of this coin around, but coin is coin. The stairs look a bit bunched up, as are people, like a stream of people moving down or up. Some people trying to move against the flow. Let's use this over here. He'll lead you guys down down a hallway around a corner, and there is a there's a steam powered platform that will lift you up levels. It's an elevator.
Yeah.
There is a
Okay.
there is a lever that denotes what floor that you're wanting to go to. You'll have to squeeze a handlebar on it and shift it like a gear shift on to which floor you're wanting to go to. There are 5 floor listings on the notches. So you'll click it to the 4th floor. There'll be a hissing noise and a rumble as the lift lifts you up to the 4th floor, and he'll show you to your respective rooms. The doors are nice looking doors. They look to be of some form of treated oak with metal banding. There is a sigil at about eye level on the exterior of the door, along with a block that's just a locking mechanism. There's a keyhole that you can put your key in and unlock the door.
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I will tip him a gold piece because, yep.
Thank you. If I had not mentioned before, and all the hustling going on, I am Mosha. And as I had mentioned before, feel free to contact me if you need something during the night. I am the first door on the from the lift on the 5th floor.
Good to know. Thank you. Okay.
He'll
Freight is updated.
he'll nod. You'll hear a ringing that appears to be ringing through some pipes in the wall. If you'll excuse me, it sounds like there's someone at my desk. And he'll start rushing towards the stairs. Remember, halfway there's like tons of people on the stairs, and then rush back towards the lift. And you'll hear the sounds of the lift going down. Do you guys actually have the storage room for all this stuff you just got from the hall?
Given the fact that everyone has a bag of holding and most of them are not loaded to capacity, yes.
Okay.
And, we have the wagon that we just...
Right, yeah. I mean, last I checked, the wagon's not a TARDIS, was why I was asking.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Thankfully, basically everything you gave us is small.
Yeah.
Actually, with the exception of like a few statues, yeah.
Well, you don't say how big the statues are, so
Yeah,
I don't know if they're like tiny or like giant fuck off statues.
I assume the statues are like like this big, like smaller in statues.
So yeah, statuettes, like they fit on a desk.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing we got out of this is probably the shield.
Wait, is it an actual effective shield though?
It's a copper shield worth 750 gold.
That's worth too much. Otherwise, I'd keep it as a souvenir.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're hurting for money.
I don't know. Tibbs just dropped thousands of platinum.
I said we. The party is not hurting for money. I don't know what his status is.
Well, I still have like I have like 300. I have like nearly 300 platinum left, and I still have like 5,000 some gold left.
And we have way too many normal healing potions. At this point, we have effectively 44 regular healing potions.
That's great.
And that's just in the loot crate. I don't know what individuals are carrying.
Yeah, that is just in the loot crate.
What we need are better healing potions.
Oh, there were a few superiors and stuff in there.
There was one. I think I only saw one.
I have like 50 med kits, so.
Yeah, well, your med kits don't help us if we're trying to roll our own healing.
I'm just saying. I was like, you guys. I'm like, I don't really need potions. I have so many med kits that pretty much.
Yeah, there's a regular potion of healing, and that was it.
I could have sworn there's a superior.
Nope.
Add 10 superior.
No, you're just randomly dropping that in?
It's a large ship.
Okay, I'll have to look up what superior does, because I have supreme. I don't have superior in here already. I think superior is the 8d4.
What you need to do is you need to take the supreme and the superior and make the superior.
So yeah.
Superior potion of mass restore wounds.
You guys have been shown your 3 rooms. You can divvy up yourselves as you would like.
I will go where there is the least trouble for everyone.
Okay. Yeah, Zariah, is there anything you're particularly doing?
Robbing people?
I'm robbing the poor.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I just did.
We're in basically I was about to name that poor ass town for Final Fantasy VII, but
Corel?
Yeah, I'm about to say, but nah, we're basically in a tent town full of refugees.
It's more like you're in a town that has been inflicted with refugees.
I would definitely make the effort to figure out where they're coming from, even though I feel like I kind of have an idea.
I'm gonna play with children and get information via children.
the town now has an overabundance of children. Yes, you can certainly do that.
Children. That's true.
Rich children.
Is it Children of the Corn?
Ooh.
But they're all rich children now.
That's a good point. You did do that thing.
How much does one platinum equal as far as gold?
One
10.
platinum is 10.
You said one platinum equals 10 gold,
Yeah.
and 1 gold equals
10 silver.
Or 5 Electrum.
No. 2 electrum equals 1 gold.
Um,
Electrum is the only one that does not play by the normal rule.
Yeah,
That's how
I'm gonna play with them, and then the ones that want to know how to pick the pocket, I'll teach them how to do that.
Okay.
so.
Si-
I'm not saying.
Since you're using this as a way of gaining information, since you are dealing with children, you can either roll investigation or persuasion.
Just, I'm assuming there was nothing wrong with her sheet.
Not that I saw.
Nothing wrong with what?
Her sheet.
Just checking. He said investigation or persuasion.
Yeah.
Each one.
Talking about what you're not saying, so.
Okay, we're going to transfer the mana potion to Kodo because he needs it more.
Kills.
What?
Investigation 31 with because my 2d10s.
Holy shit. So is it 31 what? Persuasion?
And investigation. I wish it was persuasion. Persuasion's a different character.
Okay.
Very due diligence, dragon.
Unless size large now.
First time I ever heard a woman say that, be proud.
Well, it's my dragon, not me.
Okay. Yeah, you playing with various various kids. Some are wowed just by how you look. Others are less impressed. But by being near them, talking with them some, and hearing just what's going on just what's going on around them. You're picking up that these kids and their parents, they do not all come from the same place. It looks like these are peoples from a number of different displaced villages. The kids, the children, have made reference to bad people having forced them out, and that's generally the term that the kids use, no matter their point of origin. So at least at least 3 villages have had a portion of their populations essentially ran out by quote unquote bad men, bad women, bad people. The evil has been used a few times. From the parents, you've Um, you've heard the term um, traitor, depending on whom you're listening to. Um, Usually, the people that look like they've been guards or soldiers are are I've used that term. Um, some of the some of the parents um, that are some of which are single parents, others aren't. Um, have confusion as to why various family members have ran them out. You did roll spectacularly high, though. What was it like? Was that a 31? Gotcha. Uh,
Something you stay for. Remember this, and I will have new friends.
um, you will hear from.
Please tell me I don't run into my cultists.
From some of the more like veteran stoic people. You do catch word of that some have seen some symbols. As you hear bits of conversation of like the parents talking while you're playing, or friends talking while you're playing with some kids, of like, yeah, did you see that marking on that plate? And the other person will be like, yeah, I didn't see any plate. I uh did see a necklace with a symbol on it, though. It it looked like uh Narash to me. And the other person was confused, like, what's that? Uh,
Religion check?
um, yes, yes.
14.
14. Well, while you are not having any immediate memory as to the hand of Narash, there is a familiarness um, uh, to the name to you. Like you've either heard of it or something similar before.
Okay. Once I get this knowledge, I will go find my cat, and then I will have my cat find the people.
Uh, I will need a survival roll to track the cat, or another investigation roll to ask if people have seen your cat, because your cat is currently dashing around the everywhere. So
Let's see what these 2d10 roll.
Dashing through the town, giving money to homeless folk.
Okay, while you are doing that, um, Kenshi and Kriv, Is there anything in particular you're doing, or are you just kind of like investigating these wealthy rooms?
Well, he's taking a minute to basically inventory what we got.
Okay.
Giving people a minute to see if there's anything they want to lay claim to before I take it into town to see what I can what I can pawn off. And then whatever I get to pawn off, I'm gonna see if I can track down a like an herbalist or a potion shop, so we can, and then I guess some kind of general store or grocer, so we can stock up on supplies. And
Okay.
also do what I normally do when I come into town since we started this, see if I can find a local cartographer guild so I can get a map of where the fuck of the mountains we're going through.
Okay.
You sure it was on it?
The cartographer is low on maps, but what stock he does have, he's selling for 3 gold. A number of the refugees have bought many of his wares.
Of the maps?
Yes, of maps.
Refugees buy a lot of maps, do they?
Well, you have tons of people here, so.
This was the what mountains? This was the Dragon Spawn Mountains.
Yeah.
Dude, you take the meat. Yeah.
Your black is showing.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Though
have the next
clearly this map isn't going to be of the entire range; it's just going to be of the area.
Yeah. I'll call it Eastern Dragon Spawn Mountains.
Sorry, I'm white.
No, I'm about to say.
Something.
Seriously, I'm like, that was. Did you ever read like Sunday comics?
That's one of they know.
Tristan, have you ever heard of a Dagwood?
That
Yeah.
sounds really familiar.
I know Dagwood.
I'm about to say, like the giant ass sandwiches that you see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I'm making a Dagwood. I'm making a Dagwood sandwich, and she was like, "What's that?" She was like, "Is that a black thing?" Like.
I'm sorry. I only read Peanuts, Garfield, and a couple others. That was not one of them.
I stopped reading Peanuts after they went through the fifth cycling of all the comics in Richmond Times Dispatch.
Oh man, I'm gonna have this on my paper. Anyway.
Okay.
I didn't realize how much they cost until I moved out on my own. I thought they were free.
So there's the map. Is there like an antique or curio shop where I can offload some of these really weird shit, like miniature electrum boats and statues to water gods?
Yes.
Do we find out their magic room yet?
Building 5 is going to be antiquities.
Okay. Actually, that's fair. Let's have Kodo go over everything with an identify first, just to be safe.
I was about to say before
I'm assuming it's not, considering how you just generated it randomly, but in character we don't know that, so.
I say before we hand over the statue, I'll say the statue of Taras summoning.
Hey, it worked alright in Slayers.
Not summon Teresk, thank you.
That's so sad.
I don't know, we're a high enough level party, we might be able to do it.
Look, everyone needs a good gate spell here and there.
Okay.
Not bad, huh?
So. Can he do that as a ritual?
Yeah, identify as a first level ritual.
Okay, well, it's gonna take him like
A while.
a while to go through all these.
Well, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10 items. So about 2 hours.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm assuming none of them are magical, considering how you generated them, but
You said they would do it better than you.
They would have, but she was like, you know what? Fuck it, it's Alexander's tree. So,
Can each of you roll me 2d100?
Separate D100s or total?
Separate d100s.
Everyone?
Everyone. A pair of d100s.
First one's me, second one's Brian.
Well, you each need to roll a pair.
They did. They just put it.
Oh, okay,
as,
that's that way. Okay,
Yeah, I was thrown off for a second as well.
so that just leaves Eric.
I was too lazy to change the names.
Eric. Hello.
Exist, sort of.
There you go.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, now we hear you. Need 2 D100 rolls.
Let me find my other one. And 100.
yeah.
You said an 8 and a 100?
60 and 100.
Okay.
Sure, just so should lay it over here. I'll leave that. Just swap out.
Okay, of the items you want to look at, what was the first item?
Bronze helmet with the spindle.
Okay.
You did get that right, 60 and 100.
Yep.
Yep.
Hit this being stupid.
So you told her the inside of my house doesn't change, Tristan?
What do you mean? It's totally got a tree in it now.
Yeah, but the bookshelf has been in the exact same spot for nearly 10 years.
Oh, of course, things like bookshelves and shit don't move normally.
Maybe it's just blah blah blah.
They do if you're a woman.
Like, when I move out of there,
Correction! Those have not moved since I put them up.
not at the year mark there.
What was item 6?
If I'm not,
Doesn't count.
if January rolls around, I'm expecting it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jokes on you, at least sounds like
Ivory
something.
goblet inlaid with brass.
Well, how much doesn't move except for a couple centimeters? Well, the thing is, the stuff in this is some of it upstairs.
And you're upstairs, moved up a good amount of times.
30.
In a year?
Yeah.
Actually, not even a year, 9 months.
Oh, sorry. There it goes.
And what was item 10?
Ebony miniature with inlaid with jasper.
Okay, there we go. Coda was able to discern that a few of these rather mundane appearing items did in fact have some imbuements to them.
Good ones or bad ones?
Look at the Roll20 chat.
My screen's being stupid. There we go. Bronze helmet of invigoration for +1 hit dice for use during short rests. Ivory goblet of heresy.
Wait, what?
Consuming water from this goblet inflicts 6d12 necrotic damage. Oh Jesus.
What's the benefit?
It's a cursed item, I guess.
Ebony miniature of hiding can contain 300 pounds of items within itself. I want to keep that.
It's just a bag of holding, basically. Well, see, I already claimed the ebony mini.
No.
I kind of like this goblet of heresy.
It just, you drink water from it, it does 16-12 damage to you.
I kind of want to keep it and see if this is. I wonder if I do need a goblet for my. I do need a goblet for my. For Heroes Feast. So I wonder if cursed goblets count.
Probably not.
If you want to try putting Heroes Feast water in this goblet, go right ahead.
Let's not. Let's not say we did. Can we do that instead? And just
Wait, what?
you tell us what happens, even though we don't do it.
I can probably talk to God and ask him. I mean, I haven't used my speak to God, power in a while. Like, hey God, if I sacrifice a cursed goblet to you in order to get a Hero's Feast, what happens?
That would require a percent roll within your level in cleric.
No, you can just roll commune.
I could do that.
Oh, intervention is the one that
Yeah, if he wants to actually get divine intervention directly, but for something like that, he's just asking a question. They have spells for that.
That's silly. I want to use divine intervention to have Bahamut get in my face so I can ask him a question.
I want Bahamut to answer my question in person. Why? Because I can do it once a day.
Look, it says that I can talk to God face to face once a day.
That is different. I believe that is commune.
I do not believe I have commune prepared, so I can't do that.
Kriv, is there anything in particular that you are doing?
Even though we're a Republic town, given the status of a whole bunch of refugees, I'm trying to figure out what was the cause, more or less, and through that, their attitude towards the Republic, as if the Republic is the cause of it or not. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah. You can make me a you can make a persuasion roll to kind of gather some information. Yeah.
Persuasion is not one of my skills, I believe.
You'll have advantage because you're if you make it known that you're a Republic Knight.
Will the sheet open, please? So, I'll see if I roll an 18 plus 4, so 22.
Okay. There is no particular hate for the Republic. There is aggravation that the settlements are so far out that there isn't the response time was low enough that nothing can be, in their minds, can be done at the moment. But there's no particular hate. There's disgruntlement.
Okay.
There are a few like teenage and adult people that will besiege you to go to their respective villages to try to thwart the hold of whatever group ran them out.
So they don't know what the group was.
You will hear through talking to them in conversations that some of it appeared to be townsfolk that had taken up some mantle or cause. Others were infiltrators from outside, people um, people in robes bearing um, bearing some had robes, some had armor, depending on whom you're talking to. Um, some had recognized that they um, had a symbol on them. Um, some will, if you ask, describe the symbol to you, though the descriptions are not necessarily congruent.
Okay.
Like some people will describe it a bit hazily than others. Um, and I'll get you a
So it seemed like
descript
the symbol of the Dragon Guard.
um the description, even with the very descriptions that you're getting, it's too different than that of Drakengard. Um, though you do you do note that um, one of the descriptions that was given um, sound what the person was kind of confused about. Um, Kind of imaging it in your head, it sounds like something similar to a Drakengard symbol. Most likely that a Drakengard symbol had been modified into a different symbol. Though you only got that from one person.
Okay.
Um, they're these armored or robed individuals bearing these ill-remembered symbols. Um, give me. Um, do appear from the description to be of various races. There's not one congruent, like it doesn't sound like they're all human, for instance. It doesn't sound like that. It sounds like a conglomeration of people. Some of which are people that were of the various towns that other people were from. So that so it sounds like part of the various villages populace had been roped into something or joined something. Um, the As you continue to talk to more people, you will get that. Um, give me skills.
I can skip it to you one second.
You will sorry. You will get that there is a some form of a eye involved from what you're getting. It sounds like you'll definitely need to like get all this information and like parse it out a bit.
There we go.
Are you kind of spending your day doing this with the refugees?
Besides helping Kodo, yes.
Okay.
Come on.
You will note um, that and Zariah, you will actually note this as well, considering you were playing with kids and such. That a number of the refugees um, are um, are suffering various levels of injuries or illnesses. This varies between I straightened myself going through the mountains, um, to people recovering from more grievous injuries like weapon wounds or particularly hard tumbles. Um, oh, I okay. Um, since this has apparently been presented,
Sorry.
um, there is a modification to this. The empty circular part, the description that you've been given has an I there.
Huh. Like Eye of Sauron or like third evil, the evil eye.
It's like a glorified inhuman eye.
Okay.
I will attempt to draw it. Okay. Show the writing.
Well, here's a question. Like, you were playing with kids, Kriv is doing his own means of gathering information, Tibbs is being Santa Cat. So, unless there's any particular objection, I'll say you guys can, like, reconvene at the end of the day.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of you, Kenshi, you mentioned you were trying to
That's like
offload.
after I offloaded the stuff that nobody wanted, or we weren't using to decorate the wagon, X-wing Alliance style.
I just want to say the copper shield. Totally want to claim that as a
But
decoration of.
I didn't sell it. Still there.
Cool.
I'm looking for a herbalist or a potion vendor,
Okay.
and then general store grocer, which doesn't necessarily require GM.
In terms of the items that you're offloading, the stranger ones, there's not a problem selling that. The person will only be able to buy uh, 2850 gold worth of
Good thing I only sold 2150 worth of gold.
worth from you. Okay, yeah, because that's all the money he currently has, loose money he currently has on him to acquire items. Yeah. Well, that's convenient. So you're looking for like the herbalist or / apothecary?
Herbalist, apothecary, whoever would be in theory in charge of selling healing items like potions and other restoratives.
Okay, you'll go in. You'll
Possibly
see
mana potions if we're really lucky, but I doubt it.
you'll see a younger man, human, probably about 18 or so, with short blonde hair, like bark brown eyes, looks a little haggard. Yes, can I help you with anything?
I certainly hope so. We're adventurers new in town. I was hoping you might have something in stock in the way of either weapon oils or restoratives.
We do have a number of one. Are you looking for cleaning oils or more substantial oils?
More substantial than cleaning. Possibly like either effect oils or enhancement oils.
He'll look back behind him. Gramps, do we have any of the adventures oils in the back? There'll be a pause. Let me check.
Gotta come out with some fucking bottle older than I am.
As for the restoratives, he turns his back to you. As for the restoratives, if you're looking for quantity, I'm afraid the refugees have taken much of our stock to try to aid themselves, and even that doesn't seem to be enough. But we do have a few higher quality things that they just couldn't afford. if your um, purse would be able to afford it, um, we have three um, rejuvenation um, potions from that have came from a um, herbalist from that Gramps knows. Huh? I was talking to you. Sorry. Um, herbalist from the main capital. Um, and three three rather potent ones. He has three superior and four supreme.
Damn.
The four supreme, however, he kind of whispers this. I'm not sure what the validity of these, since Gramps is the one that claims their this quality. I personally don't know of anyone that has that can really make them. So I'll check them for you if you want to actually buy those.
Yeah. Here. Is it three superior, four supreme?
Yeah, and the supreme are shady.
So somewhere between 15 and 150,000 for the
What for the supreme?
for the superiors.
Ah.
No, I'm sorry. That's the supreme. Somewhere between 1,500 and 15,000 for the superior.
Going big on the spending there, damn.
Well, potions are fucking expensive. At least the good
They
ones.
are, Jesus.
That's why when I could, barter that barrel of potions, I went for it.
Now, mind you, a superior does 8d4 plus 8.
Oh, that's actually quite a bit.
Yeah. And the supreme does 10d4 plus 20.
Even more damn.
Yeah. So they're actually
All the
useful. Alright. Well, if I get the set, maybe some kind of bulk discount?
All of them?
Well, what would be the price quote for all of them?
He'll call back. Gramps, bulk discount for the really good potions. This older human with a like full biker beard of silver comes out. Ugh, and he has a cane. He's walking on. He sets down a bag that has some oils in it. Bulk discount 15%.
Okay. Now, what are we looking at here?
These he'll open his bag.
I took half the ticket.
He'll show you a number of oils. A few of the he has a total of 6 oils. 2 of them are good against fiends. 3 of them are good against aberrations, and 1 is really good against Fae. So we're looking at all except for the really good one. We're looking at D6s. The really good one is going to be a D8.
Okay. Alright, so we'll go with, what would the price be for an oil of, for the aberration and the fiend and the lot of healing potions?
The oils are gonna be 30 gold apiece.
Oh shit! I'll take all the oils then.
Oh well, the really good one's gonna be 300.
Okay, so 30 gold. You had 2 of the fiend, 3 of the aberration. So that's 150, and then you had 1 for the Fae, so
Yeah.
450 on that. Minus 15%.
The grandson is testing the supreme potions. He'll go and whisper something to his grandpa. He'll look at him and say, "What? No."
I have to get my charger because the computer died.
The Gramps will go over to the potions, look at them, scrutinize them, come back with one. He has brought you all but two, all the potions except 2 of the supreme. So there's only 1 supreme there. I'm afraid I was mildly swindled with these rather
it's
fine
the 8D pool
potions.
for the oils, right?
What?
The pool? You said D6. Is it a pool? Or how are you doing that for these?
I believe there's the damage bonus versus the vulnerability. These are just going to provide a damage bonus.
So it's just a flat 1d6 or 1d8. Because
we
had the version that had like a pool of dice that you spent. There was a version that was that just did a bonus, and then there was one that granted.
Right. The D8 is only for the Fae.
Well, I knew that. I just wasn't sure which version we were. It's like, is this the version that just grants a flat 1 die bonus, or is this a version that has a pool that you spend?
We'll do a pool.
So.
Since he's only charging 30, I'll say a pool of 5.
Five of each.
Yeah.
All right. So 1 supreme, 3 superior, with a 45% discount. No, 15%. I know.
Yeah.
I know. That was my bad. I wish 45%.
Yeah. I was like, the guy's gonna look at your money if you do. If it's like, what? No.
Yeah. Okay, so that would come out to what?
I believe the range on.
There we go. The the superiors are rare, which fall in the 500 to 5,000 category.
The supremes will be 1,300 each.
Before discount or after discount?
Before discount.
Okay. I'm going to bring up this calculator again. And the supreme is a very rare, which is in the 5,000 to 50,000.
30,000.
Damn. Okay. So 1,300 a piece for those.
Still not the end of the world, so they're definitely going to be useful.
So 28,815 gold.
I'm not sure how much of a bite that is to your crate after.
It's about half our platinum.
Ah.
So 20,000 brings us down to that. 800.
After you buy this, the epic beard Gramps will look over at the younger boy. Elias, go and flip the sign.
What? Are you out of business now? Or just retiring forever?
I can't sell very much right now without a resupply. Those Elias may have told you those refugees cleared out a lot of our restoratives.
He cleared out a lot of your basic level restoratives, yeah.
No, I mean, mostly stock basic. I was lucky to get some of that higher end stuff because I know a guy who owed me a favor.
Well, speaking of basics, you have any of these, the so-called potion of restoration?
What's it do?
It's a 40 gold potion that, upon drinking it, can cure blind, deaf, paralyzed, or poison.
No.
Cures one condition. Any one of those four.
A number of the refugees were blighted when they got here, so out of
no.
those.
Okay. I doubt it, given the size of this town, but you're technically a port, so you might have some come through. Wouldn't happen to know where one might be able to come across some arcane or divine rejuvenatives, such as mana potion type?
Yeah. I should be getting dozen of those 2 days from now.
Okay. What would that run us? What size are you getting? Is it?
If I remember correctly, that has a more limited pool.
They come in. They don't get the supreme. They come in normal, greater, and superior. So common, rare, and very rare.
Okay.
Same grade as the. No, I'm sorry. The superior only does 3d4 as opposed to 8d4. So it's 1d4, 2d4, 3d4.
Okay.
They don't know when you're generous with their mana.
Eight regular sized and 4 large. Sorry, 8 moderate sized and 4 large. So yeah.
Would it be possible to pencil us in for 2 of each? If they're not already spoken for?
He'll take out some parchment and pencil you down.
Thank you very much. I will be back in, I guess, 2 days.
Good.
Okay. Get back to the inn, at which point everyone can have 2 superior healing potions.
Woohoo!
So everybody's walking around with 2 potions that heal 8d4 plus 8.
Keep it down, chat. My computer died, so I'm having to boot everything back up.
Well, I just made a note in the loot crate that everyone has 2. You can write it down.
Okay.
Okay. When everyone reconvenes in the evening,
Right in front of the laundry.
Kriv and Zariah will be able to work together to make a sketch of what Tris put in Skype with the addition of a inhuman eye in the circular part. Because the 2 of you are the ones initially creating this image, the 2 of you can make me an intelligence roll. Straight intelligence.
Really?
Yes, I know my computer is at 5% working on. That is a total of 11.
Okay. How about you, Kriv?
Yes, Kriv.
Yes, hi.
22. Because apparently you guys didn't hear me earlier.
Nope, it didn't transmit.
22. Okay.
Yep.
Well, the
Big
rest
2-1.
well, the rest of the symbol um is a symbol that's not immediately coming to you. The eye, the specific eye symbol is.
Who are these heretics?
Um,
No, in all
you
seriousness.
you remember seeing a faint etching on 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 something that you guys have had on you for a while.
Okay. What is this thing?
Are you gonna suddenly start going through the party's bags, kind of thing?
If it's not in our normal loot, I will say someone has this because I recognize this.
Specifically the eye thing. Looking around in y'all's stuff.
I won't be invasive. I'm just saying that if I don't see it, I'm going to mention it to everyone so that it can be found.
Could speak up. Okay, I don't remember having an eye anywhere, but I can take a look. Is anyone not going to be looking through what essentially are the party's loot bags?
I'm at this point I'm probably done divvying out, so I'll help look.
Okay. Remember the bottle of the wine of the Ide?
Mm.
Etched in on the glass of the bottle itself is that inhuman eye. It's just not readily visible.
Huh. Last I checked, no one actually took the bottle and put it in their inventory.
Yeah, it's just in the bag.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, remember those merchants you saved that I mentioned to those that rolled insight on them? They were more than merchants, but they didn't seem combative towards you.
I do remember that.
And they said they were shipping one thing, but you saw a weapon spilt from their crate. Yeah.
Those guys. Cool. Cool. I know what I'm doing. Wait, no, word probably hasn't reached those people.
Human, you guys took a boat to the other side of the continent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was like, hold up. I could try using my word with them. They might remember me or know of me, but no. We took a boat and got here in a week. Oh, man. That puts a damper on what I was thinking of doing.
I was gonna wait for see if they need to do anything since they got home.
But yeah, it's interesting news. So apparently that group that we helped a week ago is actually probably bandits. Or they're weapon smugglers. These people are bandits using their stuff.
Could be any and all of the above.
True. You guys want to deal with that?
Well, I believe you wanted to take a day to rest.
Yeah. What am I talking about now? I'd like to not be on the boat for at least a night.
Well, technically, if we're staying on course, we're not going to be on a boat for a while, because now we have to go into the mountains.
Oh, thank God.
Well, Kodo will speak up. Right now, all we have is a lot of refugees to deal with. I believe the two of you, looking at Kriv and Zariah, had went in that general direction.
I was just asking around town. I wasn't specifically going and dealing with refugees.
Okay.
So yeah, there's refugees from a possible group of bandits or armed insurgents or people that are flying a different flag but are actually an army of the Empire. Take your pick. We don't know too much, but there are refugees in this city causing shortages of everything.
Oh, politics. They never change.
Yep. Welcome to the land.
Be kind enough to
For those who need sleep, I suggest you get it.
Yes. Just yes.
Like, that's everybody. That's it.
Kenshi would like to take an hour or two before bed to experiment with this goblet.
Okay.
See if it has the same effect if you put different liquids in it other than water.
Okay.
Oh my.
Trying various things. It it appears to just poison water. However, if you do light additives to the water, like food coloring, that doesn't seem to change anything. But anything more significant, like say grape, for wine, that doesn't have any.
Okay. What if
effect.
I do like the thickening agent I use, like water, and that thickening agent I use for like the blade oils?
Okay. Okay. I believe in this
So kind of like a gelatin type.
Can you make me a? You have the proficiency with alchemist kit.
Damn straight.
Can you make me an intelligence-based roll with that?
I gotta be intelligent, you. There.
If you want to just go off of like random instinct, you could use wisdom.
I'd love to do just wisdom. It has a better modifier. I mean, I'm basically just applying Jello. But, yeah, we're gonna put luck. Nat 20.
Nice.
You know the things.
Okay. Which blade oil did you experiment with?
Just the base agent I use to make the liquid tacky enough to stay on the blade for multiple strikes.
Okay.
Oh God, are you doing what I think you're going to do?
So I'm taking water and thickening it enough that the water will actually stick to the blade.
Okay.
Oh God.
You did that. Okay. And this was wisdom based?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just kind of feeling it out versus doing measurements and stuff. So,
he's still. I mean, he's obviously getting it. I used ish.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, you will get a. You will get a pool of excuse me 6d10 necrotics.
As opposed to D12s.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Actually, you did a critical. It'll be 6d12.
Okay. So
you beat a 30. So
I will make a note of this is where this will work. And then he can come back later with the scientific, getting the measurements to get what the best results. But just knowing that the baseline works.
Yeah.
So I now have, in theory, a pool of infinite necrotic creation ability without having to use my herbs.
In theory, since you were experimenting with it, you are aware that, okay, mechanically speaking, Anything less than a total of 20 will net you nothing of use. So it's rather difficult to get that range.
Mm.
But
Once
yes.
this on his hands to just punch people with it.
I'm pretty sure if we put it on your hands, it becomes toxic.
No, I mean like wear latex gloves.
What's latex?
Okay, leather gloves.
I don't know.
Nah, I mean this. I want my D8s to 2 D12s as well.
I believe we determined that it works as an injury poison, so it has to be on a cutting weapon.
Yeah, it has to get
Yeah.
inside the person.
So your fists would not work. Your Naginata would, but
Those are normal weapons.
your Naginata is a Kensei weapon. Remember?
I know. I just mean like in a sense of I can't just punch someone for 60-12 necrotic.
Well, it's base damage plus plus a pool. You have how these things work is you get a pool of dice. In this case, I got a pool of 60-12s that I can spend on either 1 attack, 6 attacks, anywhere in between. It's like the potato glove from Greg's game. It's a limited resource before I have to reapply it.
That makes more sense.
I mean, yes, I could dump 60-12 on somebody if I really want them to go away, but I can only do that once.
Yeah.
I just want to point this out because that is going to be the modus operandi of Kurt when he has that.
Well, he was doing this at night.
Yeah,
so...
Kenshi has not been advertising the fact that he's been starting using blade oils.
No, I'm just saying, when it does eventually come up.
Okay. Everyone, please subject yourselves to the effect of a long rest. For those who are awake during the night, 3/4 of the way through the night, there comes the constant tinking sound of rain. Beating against the roof and the windows. Your wealthy statured rooms have large beds that is not of hay, but a soft downy material. Give me. The rooms also have a table for eating, a fireplace in them, with rocks that heat up to ignite firewood. Though the rocks themselves could heat up enough to provide moderate warmth by themselves, if there were no firewood to ignite.
Have to mark off money for meals.
There are as well drinks available, like some bottles of alcohol. They basically have mini bars in them for various levels of alcohol. There is a string that you can pull to ring a bell that will call Mosha to your respective rooms if you want anything. There's also mirrors in these rooms, like full body length mirrors. Along with 3 sets of complimentary common clothes.
Place is fancy. Comes with free clothing.
The question is, can we keep it?
They all, however, are male. There are no female styled clothes.
Women can't afford these rooms.
Damn.
That's sexist.
I'm not the one who designed this inn.
I wasn't gonna go that far.
There's also piping that allows a level of plumbing that those in the Republic are quite familiar with. You basically have the equivalent of sinks and such in these
Do we
rooms.
have latrines with bidets as well, the way you're describing it?
That's 5th floor stuff, man.
Yeah, that's probably the high end shit. Fucking pump action bidets. You gotta sit there, prime the pump to shoot yourself in the ass.
Don't discount my bidets, damn it. They're very important.
Prestidigitation. Enough said.
Bidet.
Hey, what you shoot up your ass is none of my business.
I still wouldn't ever use one.
Okay. The next day will roll around. For those who do sleep, you awaken to the sound of rain. Rain, 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 more rain. Splattering against the roof, the ground. Fortunately, you're in a building.
Well, in theory, there's a shipment that I'm waiting for that should be arriving tomorrow, I believe the guy said, because he said 2 days.
Yeah.
So, if we want, we have a day of downtime we could use to either investigate, the situation or try to gather intel on where we're going or what have you.
All of the above.
I guess divide and conquer then.
I can agree with divide and conquer.
I'll take Cortana. We can see about getting directions while you guys investigate the stuff around here, since you guys have been talking to the refugees all yesterday.
Sure.
I guess. Take the cat. I guess
Right.
so.
All investigation is under gather information is under investigation now.
Well, that or, if I'm correctly, I think persuasion can also count as a talking around. I believe. Let me actually double check that.
That's combat.
Charisma checks. Best persons are to for news and rumors. Investigation clues.
Charisma-based investigation? Split the difference? Because you're right. It specifies finding streetwising and stuff is totally going into charisma.
And persuasion is not expressly stating.
That's it. Yeah. Persuasion is trying to get people.
Yeah. Charisma-based investigation makes sense then.
Okay, cool. So I do get my proficiency at least.
Let's see. You said it was you and Cortana.
Mm-hmm. But she's in mark mode, so I didn't think she would count for advantage.
I'm just confirming of the split. So.
I'll take the cat. Seb.
You're going that way. I believe was it everyone else was doing what again?
In theory, talking to the
Can
refugees.
you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, so then I have this mixed up. So you're going to be the city proper. They are going
Alright.
down.
I need to use my luck more often,
there.
apparently.
Okay, there we go.
Another nat 20, that doesn't mean it's shit on a skill check.
Okay, which
nice, though.
which is a total of.
It should roll eventually.
Whenever nature decides, let him roll.
I swear I hit enter. I got the spinning wheel. There it is.
Okay, and you're sort of asking about like this group.
No, Kenshi was asking about the place that they were told to go by Arya, that I'm blanking on the name of. The Dream Well or whatever it was. That's supposed to be, somewhere in this.
The Dreaming Pool.
Yeah, the Dreaming Pool, and specifically the path in the mountains route that they're gonna have to take, and that kind of thing.
Okay.
See if anybody's even heard of the damn thing or anything. Kenshi and Cortana are looking into what happens when we leave town. Everybody else is in theory looking into what's going on in the town.
Okay. You'll be asking around. Many people don't know what you were talking about. You ask more people.
Maybe check a library if they got one.
You do hear from actually Epic Beard Gramps from the apothecary.
Epic Beard Gramps.
I should have just limited my search exclusively to old people and bards.
I know, right?
Bardic knowledge. Which sucked.
Wait, what?
Him out to sea and...
Why the pauses?
Because he didn't see he needed to turn the note over.
Well, I don't know about this dreaming pool, but I do think I know a person who may be able to help you.
Cool.
There's a old mountain hermit that I knew from about we'll say the Stone Age. Quiet, you.
The one who made the potions?
No, that was someone from the capital. That's someone else that I know.
That's a different mountain hermit. Okay.
Yes. I knew him about 20-ish years ago, assuming that he has not succumbed to mountain fever or anything. He should be the same ripe old age I am. He narrows his eyes at his grandson, and his grandson doesn't say anything. It is west on up a undocumented path. I don't know if you have a map.
Whips it out on the counter.
Insert a large map of everything.
No, what I want is a large map of everything. Right now I've got several small maps of very small things. I have a map of everywhere we've been to except the ocean.
Can't really map the ocean.
What,
I thought we had a continent-sized map already.
No, we have not gotten a continent-sized map. We haven't been anywhere that sells them.
Port doesn't have one? Oh, man.
I mean, they have, like, where port towns are.
Yeah, so yeah, they have, like, the towns, but when you're trying to get directions, those maps really don't help very much.
The reason why is because saying, like, we take all the small maps, add it to the large one that has all the port towns.
Yeah. I didn't check for a large map in this town. The last few towns we had been in did not.
He takes basically a pencil and starts marking your map. What you're looking for is Havrock the Sage.
Find the rock. Got it.
Yes, he does not like being called a hermit.
Have rock. Will travel.
I'll have Rock get to the blimp.
He marks your map and sends it back to you. It's Jimmy. It clearly isn't on any main path.
Yeah.
It is like this.
Yeah.
Like you have to climb places and navigate shit. And he has like a tiny symbol of a house.
If only we had a fucking ranger.
I'm sorry. It's the one time I've been avoiding trying to play ranger.
I'm only, poking fun at that because of all the shit Sierra's ranger can do in the Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
This trip would be no problem.
You are not wrong.
Because she basically would negate the entire adventure.
It's like, oh, I have a map. I know where I need to go now. Okay. No problems from here on out. We're just gonna be there.
Yeah, fuck your terrain, fuck your resource management.
We're just there now.
Fuck your travel time, because I can cut that in half.
There we go.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, not a problem.
Does this town have any, I guess, keepers of old stories or lore, or people who might know about mystical crap in the area that might be able to know about that well I was asking about?
Well,
Some crazy old bard or something?
like aside from Havrock, we have
There's the old mortal bard.
people who like reading books, but they go to the manor to tutor the the governor's I guess sons.
Are they live
Children.
in, or do they come into the town to sleep, eat, whatever?
Sleep, eat, whatever.
Eli-
I like that description.
Elias, you've been out more than me. Got this need to take care of. Elias will come over. Yeah? Oh, I got part of that. Talking about the manor?
So is it the scholars that come and go from the manor, or do they just, come and not go?
Oh,
No, those people.
there we
Like, he just reacted.
go. Yeah, yeah, I've seen some people go into the manor. They tend to stay for a few days and then leave out. I know some of them leave with whomever the governor wants them to. I assume it's his kids. We don't. They tend to keep to the estate a lot.
Yeah, fair enough.
But they come and stay for a few days, leave. Sometimes they go on. I think they call it field trips.
Okay.
Then they'll come back. So they must have a room in there for when they do stay.
Thank you.
I don't really keep track. My guess would be, they stay 2 nights out of the week.
Alright. Well, it was worth a shot. Thank you.
Yep.
And we'll go.
Okay.
Time to deal with the refugees.
With the pouring rain going on, you still see people milling about, even in this rain. The people that had stalls set up have coverings over their stalls now, and such.
To be pragmatic.
As for the people who are going to the refugee area proper, I hope you guys have hoods because the rain's coming down kind of hard.
Yeah, we have. I have a hood at least.
Griff has a tank.
I could technically wear that if I wanted to. And I'm not in a place that's not trying to murdering me.
Yeah, but I'd say you're in a place where you expect it. Well, this town might be a little out of the way to expect it, but
You
Sure, I feel like handicapping myself for a bit. I'm doing it.
a number of the oh, you're still wearing your armor?
Yep.
The refugees that are out of their tents and not tending to the injured, to those that are injured, are like in awe of you and your armor. Um, yeah.
Do we have a copy of a map that would be able to? I'd be able to get locations of these villages because I don't believe they're going to be on our map.
I
Or do you have the only copy?
I have the only region copy map.
The villages. Since
Figure out where
since
the villages are, and actually, so we can update our maps with the villages that have been attacked and try to, ascertain an area where they're at.
Well, if you write down the names, if you write down the names, we can mark them when we meet up again.
yeah, like you have the names. Because that would have been a part of you gathering information.
So yeah, if you have the names, we can mark. We could have marked them.
Shared that.
Okay, sharing that then. These villages are actually listed on the region map. They aren't like huge renown or anything, but they're labeled there as existing. Along the mountain range. As you're kind of going around, and beginning to ask questions.
I shall ask all the questions.
I believe. I have an Omni book. No, I don't. I need to add that. Apologies needs to. There we go. She's in mark mode and not there. Tibbs and Zariah.
Yeah.
Right as you guys begin to start, inquiring, asking questions, you will, your respective sensitive ears will hear the shrill scream of a child about a block away.
We will go to the children's voices.
Okay. As you everything good?
Yeah.
That is an oven.
Okay.
I think it
Hit
is.
the button. Thank you.
So is Zariah and Tibbs just kind of taking off, or are you saying anything?
You mean to the party or?
To the people around you? Because you just heard this.
I'm sorry, heard what?
The shrill scream of a child piercing the rain.
I will grab the cat and say, well, who's with us? Is the party or just?
Kriv, as I understood it, was Kriv and Kodo.
Like child safe, and well, go that way.
Kodo will break into a long stride.
I will keep up with everyone.
Okay,
Actually,
yeah, because
they gotta be slightly faster than everyone but the rogue.
I will use my rogueness to double dash.
okay. Super running then. As you guys go deeper into the refugee camp, there are refugees that are coming towards you as if they are fleeing something. You see in the distance light. As if something is emitting light. Let's see, because you are double dashed, I will have him be back there. You guys are going up a bit, because you have the ability to freaking run. Okay.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of putting my tree up.
Not a problem.
Okay, now see them. Why is my pug smaller than everyone else's?
That is a good question.
Is it because I'm a female?
It's because of weirdness. Here, let's make my Zariah grow.
Careful, I can.
There we go.
I transform and I'm quite large now.
You're large now.
Yeah.
When she's a dragon.
Cool. That is nice.
I officially have a tail attack. Oh, and I'm spell resistant, by the way.
Like, no matter your form?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's one of the abilities I got last level. So I was given a pre-lighted tree. Only the top half of the tree is lighting up right now.
Trish, you want to switch the main map?
Oh, sorry.
Whoops. Didn't mean to click that.
I would have kept up with Kato. I'm wearing my armor. I'm not gonna. I mean, technically, I could still do a double dash and keep up with her, but
It's okay. I have Tibbs with me. I'll be carrying the Tibbs, so the RC will be with me. And I can move 35 now. Woohoo! Which double dash should be 70, I think.
If you're 35, dash would be 70, yeah.
Okay.
I can move 70. Woohoo. I'm assuming the starting line's where they are. Where Kodo and them are.
Well, since you are running, you are inherently ahead of them.
Well, yeah, but since I can dash up to 70, I was wondering how far ahead I would be.
where you're at.
But yeah, where you're at right now. I'm
going to stealth the rest of the way.
Okay.
With my bonus. 25 stealth.
Okay. Excellent. You can take a movement if you would like. The sound was coming from this direction.
I will take a partial movement to here. Using this to peek around the corner, but the grid won't let me do that, so I'm actually at the corner of the building.
Okay.
Peeking around.
Okay. You will see a man in a robe wielding a rapier. About to be dastardly, and attack a small child.
Is it the green one or the one with the blue cape?
This guy.
The one. Okay, so the green guy. Alright. I will use. Let's see, that was 30. Okay, so I could make it. It's like a dash. Is it free action?
Well, dash is a bonus action for you.
Yeah, I corrected myself. I'm working on it. Okay, and then I will step in between and parry with my short sword.
Okay.
As I will also drop Tibbs right where he is, so Brian can make whatever he wants to do when he comes back downstairs.
Okay. Cool. Yep. You come in and ting.
You know, it's not nice to, hit on little girls. Try hitting one your own size. See how well that goes for you.
Oh. You sound brave. How brave?
We'll give it away, my horn.
Is your service enough to take myself and and us along? Hmm?
Sorry. I don't roll around with the filth.
Oh, I wasn't even imagining that. Though I suppose your horns could have some use.
I'm sorry, I think I just threw up in my mouth.
Well.
Alright, little one, go run away. Go back to your parents.
Run! And the hooded person will yell out, thank you! As they gain some distance. Okay, guess what time it is, guys?
Initiative.
Yes! I know Kenshi and Cortana were attempting to rejoin the group.
Eventually.
You will be able to join folks next round.
Oh man, that was fast.
17 plus 5 is 22. Cancel. I made it a triple digit. Don't ask why. Don't feel like correcting it.
It's like, because. Why? Because.
That is wrong.
Okay.
I don't see things yet, so I'm not going to do rolls yet because I don't see the situation.
Okay, Tibbs. As per usual, you have the most mighty of.
Damn it, Ari. Why are you here?
What?
I know it's not Ari. I'm just pointing out it's the same Pog. Why, Captain Ari? Why must you betray us?
What have you succumbed to? Is Tibbs available, or is Tibbs being Jaegered?
He's being Jaegered until he comes back.
Okay.
Not the Jaegering.
My car changed it to Tibbs and it still came up Zorak. Will be blessing myself. Tibbs. And I think it was within 30 feet. You guys are now within 30 feet.
God damn it.
So it's just the two of us.
Cool.
Unless Tibbs recognizes anyone else from the village.
There are. I will put green dots on the civilians that are in the area. And can I click you? No, I need to move you, kid. You're in my way, kid.
How's the kid 4 Pogs? The kid takes up 4 squares.
Yeah, no, just yes.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn. I don't know if 88's his full mana or not, but.
Okay, is that all Tibbs is doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it is time for this person.
That's right, I have to roll the sleight of hand check for him. Keep forgetting that.
Yep. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Moving with silence. As a person through the rain, seemingly not making much in any way of audible splash. Their robes laden with water, with a almost blur line of speed. Gets behind you. I need a defense roll at disadvantage. Actually, let me double check. Do you have multi-attack? Yes, you do. Okay, 2 at disadvantage.
So that is 19. 25 for the second.
Okay, I missed the first one.
19.
Okay. You feel a blade sink into that. Definitely warns you that someone has quickly gone up behind you. You feel it retract from you. Your tail comes up and bats out, batting what was a second attack away as a blade suddenly shoots to your side because your tiefling's tail deflection. But as for that first bit of damage,
Oh, hell no. Guess what bastard my turn's next.
I need a Constitution versus Poison, please.
Wow. I'm assuming the modifier, or is it a con save?
It's a save. Constitution save.
Hey!
Ooh, 12.
I rolled a 4. What do you want?
You rolled a d4, not a d20?
No, that's right.
Oh, you rolled a 4 on the... You had a +4, you rolled a 4 on the d20. Okay, that makes more sense.
No.
Then how do you only have a plus...
You only roll your proficiency dice and roll 20. I rolled a 4, plus my modifier, and then plus the d4. Oh wait, plus another d4 because less. Aha! Oh, not d3, d4.
One. That one's not high enough. Oh, that's a D3.
That's d3,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm re-rolling. Hold on. Aha! Motherfucker!
4, that brings... Okay, have that poison damage to 11.
I have it more because evasion. Or
Uh,
uncanny dodge. Sorry.
If you use
uncanny dodge, you can, yeah.
If you use uncanny dodge, wouldn't that technically have all these damages because they're all from the same source?
It just
as
says use reaction to half damage.
As I have seen it done, it is you have one of you have either the poison damage or the
Okay. Do you want to have the poison damage or the strike and sneak?
Strike and sneak, I guess.
Okay.
Because you already have the 22. If you have the 36, you take even less damage than having the 22 again.
You'll hear a feminine voice whisper, "She moves quick."
So I take a total of 11 damage?
Oh, you want me to total that for you?
Well, I missed with this. What am I having, the 36 or the 2?
You're having the 36 plus the regular strike because you know sync attack works. So you would be having a 44. So it'd be 22 plus 11. Sorry, plus 22. So 44 total.
So 22 plus 11 is 44?
No, I corrected myself because yes, you made the save, so it is plus 11. So 22 plus 33. 33.
Okay.
Zraya, it is your move.
Alright, bitch. So, I am going to use Whisper on the rogue behind me. And then just a regular attack for the person in front of me.
Okay.
Bring my sheet up, computer. Thank you. Six. The first one. And actually, that's 28 to hit, not 27. And then this Whisper gets that extra +1 I forgot about.
Okay.
I'm assuming I don't get. Oh, actually, no, I do get sneak attack damage if I have.
Let's see if these are your hits. They both hit.
Sweet. I don't have D6s. It's the first time using Whisper. You strike a creature with a critical. That's a critical hit. I don't have to worry about that. Okay. So +1 to damage. What is she? Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, the first one is Whisper, the second one is my regular strike.
Okay. And Whisper is going to the person who stabbed you in the back.
Whisper is going to the one behind me.
So that's the 8 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ugh! And the person in front. Oh no, she hit me!
I don't appreciate being part of an Oreo.
Is it still an Oreo if it has a purple center?
The person in person that you stab with the regular weapon. Well, who doesn't like red velvet?
Me? It's gross.
You'd be a bit too crunchy anyway.
I take offense to that, sir.
Kriv, your move. You hear the sounds of fighting from ahead. I'm not sure what exactly you can see. Yes, you can. Oh, you can see Tibbs.
I can see Tibbs. With seeing Tibbs, am I able? I'll move my 35 towards Tibbs. Am I able to see anything when I do that?
Well, if you move your 35 towards Tibbs, the lighting will shift and you'll see what you can see.
I can't.
You can't? You can't move your pug?
Yeah, it's being stupid. It's not you. The roll 20. It's myself being stupid.
Okay. Okay, I moved you up 30 feet.
I have 35 movement. Armor gives +5.
35. And you can see the woman behind Zariah in a fighting posture, having just taken a wound.
What's the distance to that person? Could I cover it with another 35? Let me put it that way.
They're 55 away.
I'll spend my action to... Actually,
You can blow key to dash.
yeah, I'll spend a key point. I'll go another 35 feet. And I will, hold my action to, actually, be able to use my, action to intimidate them to go after me instead of ganging up on, Zariah.
Okay. Make a intimidation roll a la taunt.
Roll 20, please let me actually get my D10.
Oh, that's right. You get to actually roll their stuff. Okay. I will base it
19
off.
plus 1d10 plus 4. There you go. Am I taunting good enough yet?
It looks like that the woman, you've garnered the attention.
That works. I wouldn't really go much more into...
Freaking stop it. There we go. Okay. Rules. Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Training. You. Is there a. Okay, cool. Okay, that person did that. They already did their thing. Uh, that Republic Knight over there is something I don't want to contend with. Won't you be a dear and deal with that for me? The feminine voice from behind Zariah will say, I was planning on dealing with that anyway. It said something offensive to me. Oh, well, to, go on right ahead then. Okay, in a wicked volley of pokes, I'll need... Okay, you're still technically flank there, so, I'll need, two, disadvantaged defense rolls, please, from his poke volley.
I'm sad. I had a nat 20. But, the first one's going to be, 18 plus 9. Then, 15 plus 9. So, 26 and 27.
For,
Defense.
18
18 plus 9 is, 27.
Sorry, did I say crib? I meant Zariah.
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
You said Zariah.
Sorry about that. My brain's doing a couple things right now.
Okay. Hold on. She shambled off.
Shamble. Both at disadvantage, please.
Sounds about right. There it goes. Let's see what her defense is.
Oh, Tris, I figured out how you labeled it.
Hmm?
You put the die code.
Inside the bracket, yeah.
You put the die code, but then if you put text after that, it rolls with the name. If you do it before that, it errors out.
So you said 2 rolls at disadvantage?
Yes, because it's a volley of pokes consisting of 2 attacks.
Fix it. What's wrong?
We're on top of this one.
Okay. Did a shot stab you.
No!
It's actually yours.
Okay. Parry! You're able to parry both of his thrusts. It's volley, so it's parry. Oh. Oh, I can't have that. Now can I, Velvet?
Ew. Dude, you're grossing me out. You should really just go and die in the mud.
Now uses bonus action to disengage and go into this tent. Kodo cannot see much, so 1, 2, 3. He'll dash. Oh. I knew something had to be going on. Now, let's see if the fates have anything nice in store for me. So much. Is holy crap, actually hit things. Plus that. There will be a brilliant bolt of extra icically looking ice. That could have casts out, slamming and frosting into the woman. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Looks like some introspection paid off. Oh yay! Anyone wish to refoot? And Kenshi, as you were heading to join the party, you had seen refugees running. Um, running away from something. And there's a bit of a
I don't have sight.
of an outcry.
Oh, I do. Come on.
Okay, a bit of an outcry of like whispers coming down. Are you hearing whispers of some sort of attack going on from and while you kind of hear the name of where it's coming from, you're also seeing everybody's like pointing out the direction. Okay, have people refooted who want to refoot?
I'm good, Ryan. Did you want to refoot?
Okay, Tibbs. It is the mighty Tibbs' turn.
Alright.
Is it broken?
Is it broken? I believe that the bottom half of the lights are. Okay. Alright. So we are being invaded by bandits.
They appear to be hostiles, obviously. But there isn't an immediate indication of why they were attacking the refugees.
Okay. Do I see any of them actively attacking the refugees?
The only one that was saved by Zariah.
Okay.
However, the person who was on a tent is the one that did it. The guy with the rapier.
I guess in which case I will. Alright. Is this guy? Let's say this guy's a bad guy.
They have not done anything to show their inherent hostility towards you guys.
But they are hostile towards the refugees.
Not that you've seen yet.
Alright.
So far, you've only seen the one attack. Well, two.
this one right here?
That one attempted to backstab Zariah. And has now focused their attention on Kriv.
Okay. Okay, I have that.
Get a ton.
Definitely can't have that. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to run by him. And as I'm running by, I'm going to attempt to brush up against his leg. Okay. And as I brush up against his leg, I'm going to use my sleight of hand to cast. I'm going to use my sleight of hand to use Bestow Curse.
Okay. Make your effect roll, please.
Let's roll my sleight of hand real quick. Alright. That's good.
SOH.
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
It is to cast a spell without him noticing. Bestow Curse is the attack roll.
It appears that you have bestowed the curse. Which curse are you bestowing?
I'm bestowing. I figure I'd have fun with these. I'm bestowing the curse that allows me to. Where is it? When the target is cursed, your attack and spells deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage to the target.
Okay.
Actually, no. This will be funnier. While cursed, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It does. When I keep switching spaces with you.
Okay, is that it for you?
I'll use my bonus action to summon. The mighty yarn ball.
Otherwise known as Big Black.
If I am playing, it will never make another appearance.
Only when you're playing.
I will sleight of hand the yarn ball into existence.
Okay. You should have control over the spirit yarn.
Yeah.
We'll take a swipe at the back of his head.
Okay. Let's see if this 2 hits. It does 2 hits.
I like how it says, it looks like it says Yam of the Gods.
It does.
Ah, but it is indeed an N. Though it could be a yam if you wish. Those are tasty. Just as tasty as its damage is going to be.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, you don't know? Man, spiritual weapon does all the goddamn damage. Oh shit, here it come. You weren't ready for it. You weren't ready for it. Oh shit, 1d8 plus 5. Oh shit. Wait, yeah, 1d8 plus 5. Force. And then another 1d8 of necrotic.
Yummy necrotic.
Not necrotic. Necrotic. There we go.
Those are the numbers of a champion.
It's like the force damage is like almost fucking ridiculous. The necrotic is bullshit. Oh wait, sorry. Neglect the necrotic. I forgot I didn't pick that one. Disadvantage against me. I forgot.
I mean, I love you chose that one.
Alright, so no necrotic, just 12 force.
Kills.
Blood to him in the back of the head while Tibbs is sitting here licking his paw.
Yum, lick.
That's warm white, but it's Kool-Aid. That does not look like warm white to me.
That is warm.
Not compared to these.
Oh, she shifts in the muddy ground beneath, splashing some mud up onto her outfit. Ugh!
What?
What is yarn? She'll call out, "We have a fuller of yarn!"
Let's go to me.
Zariah, it is your move.
You are being, I'll say, the guy who tried to backstab you just got belted in the back of the head with a ball of yarn.
Let's say, why are you so down? Let's say, why are you so down? Wait, what happened to the guy that was right here?
I think he ran away.
What happened to the guy that was in front of me?
Yeah, they disengaged.
They disengaged into the tent.
Motherfucker ran away.
Wait, did somebody disengage?
That son of a bitch.
That's my job.
I wasn't there yet. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I was like, that's my job.
I'm going to double stab the stabby with Whisper for... Let's...
Fucking gnats. There we go. Got rid of that one at least.
Crap, plus 7, so that's 15.
You said 15?
Hello, man.
With a 15, they do a Tai Chi like movement, shifting out of the way.
Okay. So that is 7 plus 13 on that second one, for the record.
7 plus 13. As they shift around into a more advantageous, a more defensive position, rather, for you during that intermediary step where they're kind of shifting stances. Stab! And you get them.
Really, Yeti? That is going to be... 4d6